Hello everyone, Luca Blige here, and we're back with Ruby after Rooster Teeth took the holidays off. As they, well and good should. Everybody deserves a break every now and again, especially when it's Christmas time. To recap, we saw the conclusion of the menagerie arc, so now Blake and her band of misfits and whatnots, they're headed up to, hold up, is my mic settings correct? Oh man, my voice went out there. Testing. Should be working. Yeah, okay, it's good. Huh, weird. Sometimes that sound bar is unreliable on Bandicam, because sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you're really sounding off, and then other times it's like, nope, not really. Sorry if I sound a little sickly. I had my flu shot, and I think the flu is actually winning. So yeah, you to that. You get a flu shot, and you get sick anyway. It's like, what's the point? But the menagerie arc's been resolved. Ilya got her quote unquote redemption, which a couple of people took issue with. I was like, it's okay. I didn't mind it. I kind of figured it would happen. What surprised me is that nobody fucking died. But then again, this is Rooster Teeth. But any hoot, let us begin, because I don't really have much to say, because pretty much everybody has seen episode 10. So without further ado, let us begin. There we go. I wasn't tabbed in. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be getting any. That's a neat shot of the moon. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get any Blake this episode, because, her arc's been resolved. I guess good enough. Okay, so I'm assuming they're going to see Mr. Leo. It's a trap! That's the CC, I think they're called CCP towers or whatever. Big communication ones, which, taking that down wouldn't really do anything, because the beacon one's still down. Yeah, I hope I don't get dinged for the music, because that music's kind of booming. Got the whole gang there. Oh yeah, this is totally a trap. That is such a fight room. Hello there, Leo.
Thank you for coming.
That's what she said.
Seems to be more of you than last time.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
No, that's the title of the episode.
So what's going on with the council?
Why did you bring your weapons?
What?
They always bring their weapons.
Leo, we're huntsmen. Are you okay?
It's so obviously a trap.
Of course, sorry. Just haven't had my evening coffee.
Look, it's nice to see you, but
Raven.
We got work to do. Are we getting support from the council or not?
Mom?
Uh-oh. Good job, Raven. You fucked it up. Raven.
Raven. They really are magic.
Yes.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me.
Oh, please do.
That was insulting.
Shoot her in the head.
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Being a misfit.
You've been scheming, little brother.
Baroness von Birdshit, as Nate put it in his reaction.
Leo, what have you done?
Leo did what any sane person would in his position. He looked at all the information he had in front of him, assessed the situation, and made a choice.
But who are you trying to convince, Raven?
And it seems you all have too.
What a conniving
have the
bitch.
Spring Maiden.
I do.
Then hand her over and let's work together. We can beat Salem.
All that time spent spying for Ozpin, and you still have no idea what you're dealing with. There is no beating Salem.
You're wrong.
You really are a coward, Raven. Like, holy
We've done
shit.
things that most people would call impossible. And I know the only reason we were able to do it is because we didn't do it alone. We had people
Hashtag
to
the
teach
power
us,
of friendship.
people to help us.
Yeah, I
We
get
had
what
each
Ruby's
other.
coming from.
Work with us. At least I know we'll have a better chance if we try together.
Oh yeah, I just
Please.
dawned on me that Raven and Ruby are now interacting for the first time in the series.
You
Series.
sound just like your mother.
Huh. Wow, what the hell?
Ruby!
Oh yeah,
Hello,
Cinder.
boys and girls.
Oh fuck, she bought for an all too. God damn it. Oh yeah, I mean, she had to. Cause they're gonna Break away with the relic. God damn it, Raven.
Come on, guys. Is that any way to greet your old friends?
Everybody
Yeah, Yang's got a grudge
calm.
to settle with that schmuck. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
What? Holy shit! Wow, Hazel's there already?
Is prepping demolition. And
Wait,
securing
what?
the school grounds. No
What?
one's getting in. And no one is getting out.
Okay, shit just got real. Oh, they're literally gonna blow the place up. Wow. Oh, they are blowing up the CCT tower.
Once the charges are set, move
Oh,
back
hi,
to
Adam.
perimeter
You
watch.
douche.
Tonight, Haven falls.
Well,
This was all just a trap?
well, thank you, Captain Obvious.
So.
Raven, tell me, how long have you been with them?
Aw, don't take it personally, little bird.
Oh, shut
Your
up,
sister
Cinder.
was a recent addition. The lion, on the other hand. Entrance into the Vital Festival was a real treat. But Leonardo's been sending Salem all sorts of information for a very, very long time. Isn't that right, Professor?
Stop it.
It was you.
Yep.
You sit on the Mistral Council. You had information on every huntsman and huntress in the kingdom, and you gave it all to her.
You done fucked up, Leo.
I couldn't find any of them, because you let her kill them.
Oh, now, don't beat yourself up about it, Lionheart. I'm sure Tyrion and Hazel would have found them on their own eventually.
Yeah, Tyrion, we haven't
What
seen him
is
at all yet.
wrong with you?
John's pissed.
How can you be so broken
Excuse
inside?
me.
To take so many lives, and then come here and rub it in our faces like it's something to be proud of?
John?
All with that damn smile on your face!
Damn, John.
Everybody stay calm.
All right, Miles, I give you shit for your writing, but that was some decent voice acting there.
I'm gonna make you pay for what you did! Do you hear me?
Kid,
Well, say something!
Who are you again?
Okay, I'm sorry, but damn. I don't like Cinder, but damn, that was ouch. Oh, here we go. Oh, damn. Shit just got real.
You're not getting near her.
Oh man, this is gonna be insane. Now we're gonna get Mercury versus
Hey
Yang.
there, Blondie.
Then in the intro we
I'm thinking you
saw
owe me an apology for my
Nora
way.
and Ren fighting Hazel.
Don't you think?
And then there was a leaked trailer, or
Take out the
leaked
heiress.
screenshot
Don't bother wasting your power. She's not worth it.
that Leo and Oz are gonna fight.
running away was one thing, but this, you've crossed the line.
Sorry, brother. Sometimes family disappoints you like that.
We're not.
And we're actually gonna get to see Raven fight as well. Holy
Were
shit.
we ever?
The hype.
I thought so. But I guess I was wrong.
Oh, off they go.
Let's see what the Schnee name really means.
Now she's got two of them.
I'm more than a name.
Yeah, as cool as that weapon is, though, I do find it to be a little bit weird.
Prove it.
Okay, but she's not fighting the Spring Maid. She's just fighting Vernal. Of course, Vernal could invoke her
I
maiden
don't
powers
wish
if
to
she's
fight
feel like
either
she's
of you.
cornered. I wouldn't put it past her.
Nor I you.
But we will if you're with her.
He was putting on the nice guy act. Oh shit.
Very well, then.
I want to see Kira versus Hazel. That would be an epic fucking fight. Just two giant dudes beating the shit out of each other. I wonder what Leo's weapon there is on his arm.
Young man, I don't know who you are or what you think you're doing,
Husband,
but for your sake, I suggest you leave. Now.
I was like, the fuck did you just say to me,
I'm
Leo?
warning you. That's enough.
Is it a... That's a peculiar weapon. Maybe think of like those gambling things where you like drop the ball and while the thing's spinning. Okay, I'm not sure if his aura broke there or if he actually engaged it. I want to say engaged it. It'd be really weird for us just to lose his aura like that. No. Yep.
Not quite.
Oh, it is Oscar. Fuck him up, Oscar. Beat his ass. Oh, wait, what? Does Leo have a tail? Holy shit, he does. So he is the lion. I mean, obviously he's the cowardly lion in the reference, but he's literally a lion faunus.
But you made it here. You found Crow.
Does that mean that Leo's not allowed in that bar? That's kind of weird.
Leo, what happened to you?
I mean, you know, you think about it.
You can't have had this form for long. You're not really Ozpin right now.
I guess it's just weird circumstances considering
Child.
that he's like a man in power. He's like a government official.
If I deliver you to Salem, she'll have to be pleased with me. And I can finally get out of all of this.
You're not getting out of it, dude. What the hell?
Finally be free.
Dude, she's gonna kill you as soon as she is done using you. You stupid tool.
What do I do?
Fight him. Kick his ass.
Fight?
Yeah. Like, oh, it's just like, fight. Like, what are you asking me for? Oh, they're throwing. Okay, now that weapon makes a bit more sense. Oh, damn it, Weiss. Be aware of your surroundings, child. Oh, breaking out the paladin. The white knight. Or not. Oh, shit, Weiss. Come on now.
Don't think I'm going to let you take the easy way out.
Yeah.
I'm starting to remember you. You're the dense one that can't tell when he's out of his league.
God, people need to quit getting distracted in this.
I don't care about Salem, but I owe Cinder everything.
Yeah, she's loyal to Cinder, not
You
Salem.
want to fight her that bad? Be my guest.
The hell? Oh, illusions. The hell? What are you doing, Weiss? Shit.
Are you gonna let her die too?
Oh,
Stop
shit.
messing with me.
If that's
Yeah,
what
John,
you
don't let her
want.
get into your head, dude. This is no bueno. Holy shit. Man, I'm getting tears. Oh, Silver Eyes. Ah, damn it. Well, I mean, I guess Emerald gets it. Holy shit, I'm... Oh, ha! Get wrecked, Cinder. Oh, damn it. Barely missed. Chipped off the mask, though. I think John should switch to his sword and shield, though, because I think the bulky weapon against Cinder's, like, lighter sword isn't doing him any favors.
Did you think you actually had a chance against me?
I almost did. Jesus, what is happening right now?
Failure with a death wish.
If I die buying them time, then it's worth it. They're the ones that matter.
You think so?
Shit, Weiss. Cinder?
No.
What? Oh shit, no! No! What? Yeah, I need a second. Oh man, this is the I think the third time now this show has made me like tear up a little. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm fucking beside myself with that. I don't think she's dying though. I don't think she's dying. I think what they're setting up for, there's two possibilities. One, this is how Jean. Well, actually, this part's gonna happen both ways. Jean's semblance is gonna be coming either next episode or episode 13, and Cinder's gonna get fucked up, or somebody's gonna get fucked up from it, or it's gonna be, as some have theorized, that it's some kind of healing, because they're not killing Weiss. They're not killing her. They can't, especially when it's not even if it was a season finale, then there's like a chance, but even then the chance is slim. But I don't think Weiss is gonna die. But I think that is marvelous setup. Excuse me, for Jean to get his semblance, similar to how because they were teasing, they kind of teased it a little bit with Jean fighting Cinder because of what happened to Pyrrha. Ruby about to use her silver eyes, which I have to admit, it's like they could have tapped into that plot line a little bit more to make it more believable. But I get why she did it. Even though I think she did it instinctively as opposed to directly invoking. I think it just like it clicked into her because she saw Cinder about to do something. And yes, silver eyes do affect the maidens, or at least it affects Cinder for some reason, because it didn't seem to affect Bernal. So it has something to do with what Cinder, or I guess it's how Cinder got the powers, or because she had that, she summoned that Grim or whatever from her arm. I don't know the exact details behind that, but that there has to be something with that, because again, Bernal didn't seem to be affected by it, or she was just off screen and we didn't see it. But anyways, I think Jean's gonna be able to save Weiss, because there is no reason to kill Weiss at this point. None. She's not dying. I do not believe it for a second. I may be in denial. Yeah, you could say I'm in denial. This is Rooster Teeth. Pyrrha didn't die until episode 12 of season 3. So if they were gonna kill off a main player, it would be in the finale. I do have Death Lexicro. Ren and Nora, I think, are fairly safe. I don't see either of them. I don't see a point in killing, because what Rooster Teeth has done, and I know they kill characters sparingly, and I know Fennec kind of doesn't really count, but it was just kind of like, one gets killed, one gets locked up, and either way they could have killed both or locked both of them up, and you would have the same outcome with the Albanes. But Roman's death, while it was quote anticlimactic, was actually really good storytelling, and I'll explain that to you. I mean, I'm sure somebody else has already covered this part, especially since Volume 3's been out for like 3 or 2 years now, 3 years, 2 years, something like that. But he was giving that speech to Ruby. It's like, yeah, you want to be the hero, but it's not like good spirits and all that stuff. That's not how the world works. The world is gritty. It sucks. Things happen that you can't control, and you just have to learn to adapt and deal with it. And it was like when the Griffin came and ate him. It's like, yeah, he was completely right. That Griffin coming down and eating him proved his point that the world is a cruel place, and that ideals don't necessarily win out in the end. Penny's death was just a signal, like the tables getting turned on their head, and just everything going to hell from there. And then Pyrrha was pretty much predicted to die. I get what her purpose was. It was to basically give Jean the inspiration to become a better fighter and become like a legit badass in his own right, which, I mean, he has improved. I don't know what was up with Weiss. I mean, she was getting knocked around. She's making all sorts of mistakes. I think Winter would be like having her ass right now. Just be like, Weiss, what are you doing? But yeah, again, Weiss, she's not dead. This is a red herring for Jean, or a red herring / catalyst for Jean to have his semblance unlocked. So we're either getting it next episode or the episode after that. So again, not buying that Weiss is dead. I don't believe it. She has had way too much growth just to kill off now. Although there is one thing I meant to hit on this before I actually started watching the episode, is that Rooster Teeth said that, like, something big happens. Rooster Teeth has been pretty clean with that. I mean, they're more guilty with the cliffhangers, but that's another thing. It's like, if it's in the middle of a volume, or if it's in the middle of a volume, whatever, you're going to get that resolution at some point in time. But what was I gonna say? But yeah, them saying like, "Oh, this could be a big thing." I feel like that's kind of a catch to reel people in to watch the episode. But you know, it's not a big, it's a small minor thing. It's just something that I like. The Walking Dead is notoriously guilty with this shit. So I think it just made me triggered because of that. It's like, oh, I'm thinking of The Walking Dead because I'm a little bit pissed at that show for reasons, and has to do with the mid-season finale they have. I'm not going to go into details with that on here, but if you've watched the episode, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so yeah, we had some pretty good fighting going on here. Like, everybody was fighting everybody. It was just chaos and messy, and everybody fucking everybody up. Although it looked like the villains had the upper hand. Red and North seemed to be holding their own against Hazel. Crow and Raven, once they kind of just vanished, that was like the end of them. I didn't really catch them unless they were fighting in the background. Yang and Mercury were having some back and forth. Ruby was not doing too well against Emerald. She was getting distracted constantly by Jean, and Weiss getting hurt. Jean was getting distracted by Weiss. Weiss was distracting herself. And so, Vernal, Cinder, and Emerald were all like they were all just kicking everybody's ass as they were fighting. But the episode seemed to really focus on Weiss, Ruby, and Jean. And that brings me back to the point I made originally. They were just teasing the shit out of it. They were saying, set up, and we're gonna get Jean's semblance, because that's how Ruby got her semblance when she saw somebody close to her die, or not her semblance, her silver eyes. And Jean has, I don't know if he still has a thing for Weiss or not, but Jean and Weiss, they had their dynamics back in like volumes 1 and 2. I don't think they really had much in volume 3. I think Jean was over it. Yeah, after the dance tidbits, I think Jean was over it. But yeah, they did a lot of teasing. So I don't know if Cinder's necessarily going to die. I don't think Emerald or Mercury will die. I don't think Hazel will die. Vernal, I don't think so either. Raven, I don't know. I don't know. Fuck Raven. Just all I gotta say, fuck Raven. And fuck Leo, dude. Yeah, fuck him. I mean, I like that line he had in episode 10 where he's like, "Who are you trying to convince?" But yeah, with what Raven was saying, it's like, we can't beat Salem. It's like, there, you just said it. You're a fucking coward. You are afraid of Salem. So you and Leo are in the exact same boat. He will admit it, whereas she won't. As for if Leo die, I don't know if he'll die, but he's definitely not going to be the headmaster anymore. I don't see why Oz would trust him ever again. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. But yeah, that was, when I saw the time, I thought it was like 60 minutes. I'm like, oh great, it's gonna be like a 13-minute episode. God, man, every second of that episode was fucking great. Yeah, I get the feeling that Fat Man Falling is gonna, because I want to say he hates the 2-second or the 5-second reactions, like with what Ruby was doing and all that stuff. But given that a lot of shows do that when somebody gets injured, I can give it a pass here. It wasn't too distracting or too immersion breaking. And I'm not shitting on this episode at all. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. It was as good, if not it was almost as good as episode 10, if not as good. I'll probably need to rewatch it a couple of times, and yeah. So Weiss is not in good shape right now. I don't think she's dead, but again, that could be me at the now. But again, it's Rooster Teeth. They have been pretty spun on about killing characters for plot related reasons, not just for the sake of killing characters off, which is what The Walking Dead fucking does. Game of Thrones has been consistent with that, and there's a number of shows I can think of that have been consistent with who they kill off, why they killed them off, the purpose behind it, and stuff like that. But anyway, folks, I have a look up light, and this has been my reaction to RWBY episode 11, or RWBY Volume 5, episode 11, The More, the Merrier. And I shall see you all for the next episode or whatever video I upload next. I need to go, drink and, repress this horrible day. Anyways, not really, but yeah. Anyway, folks, have a good one.